Welcome to Viral Buzz News. Today, we have exciting news from the Olympics, where American athletes Cole Hocker and Gabby Thomas have left their mark with unforgettable performances. American Cole Hocker pulled off a shocker in the Olympic track and field event on Tuesday night, outpacing favorites Jakob Ingebrigtsen and Josh Kerr at the finish line to clinch the gold medal in the 1500 meters. Shortly after, American Gabby Thomas dominated the women's 200 meters, finishing in 21.83 seconds to add a gold to the bronze she earned in Tokyo 3 years ago. "This has been brewing for 6 years at least," Thomas said, "and it was all for this moment. My coach told me that everything I've done so far, the Tokyo Olympics, the World Championships, was for this." Hocker won the 1500 meters in an Olympic record time of 3 minutes and 27.65 seconds, moving from 5th to 1st place in the final 300 meters and smashing his personal best by more than 3 seconds. He edged out Kerr by 0.14 seconds, while Ingebrigtsen, who set the pace for the first 1200 meters, finished 4th in a time faster than his Olympic record set in Tokyo. "This may be a surprise to many, but if you've been following my season, you knew I was capable of this," Hocker said. "But still, things had to go my way today." American Yared Nuguse also set a personal best and won the bronze. "I remember with 200 meters to go I saw Cole and thought, I feel good, I know he feels good. We could do something amazing here," Nuguse said. "So I feel like in those last 200 meters I knew he was right in front of me. And that was really a moment of pushing myself to the limit and just doing it." Hocker's victory was the first American triumph in the metric mile since Matt Centrowitz won gold in 2016. This is the first time Americans have placed 2 men on the 1500-meter podium since the Stockholm Games in 1912. "I told myself, don't let up, you have to give it your all, or you'll regret this for the rest of your life if you don't," Hocker said about the final 200 meters. With a narrow opening on the inside of lane 1, Hocker decided around 100 meters to take advantage of it to overtake Kerr and take the lead at the last moment. But if you ask him about it now, he can't tell you why he made that decision. "It was a spur-of-the-moment decision. Honestly, I'm not sure how all of that played out, how those last 100 meters unfolded," Hocker said. "Wait, did the rail open up?" When told he had passed Kerr on the inside, Hocker added, "I honestly didn't remember. I think it was instinct, evidently." The race had been billed as a showdown between Ingebrigtsen and Kerr, with the Norwegian setting a fast pace as he led into the final 200 meters. Ingebrigtsen surged to the front quickly and ran there for the first 3.5 laps, while Kerr alternated between 2nd and 3rd place, preparing for his typical kick and a potential pass over Ingebrigtsen in the final stretch, much like he did last year to win gold in the World Championship. While all this was happening, Hocker, standing at 5 feet 9.5 inches and more than 3.5 inches shorter than the 2 main contenders, almost looked like he was trying to appear in a photo finish of this race. He sneaked inside once, but Ingebrigtsen blocked him. Then he tried again about 50 meters from the end, passed both of them, and crossed the line with his arms outstretched and a look of disbelief on his face before pounding his chest twice to celebrate a victory almost no one saw coming. "I thought it would be fast," said Hocker, 23. "I thought Ingebrigtsen would want to outrun guys like me, but I knew I hadn't been tested at this level yet, and I knew I was capable of being as strong as any of those guys." Hocker, from the University of Oregon, had a 30-to-1 chance of winning this race. In the women's 200 meters, Thomas took the lead definitively on the curve and was never challenged in the final straight, finishing well ahead of 100-meter champion Julian Alfred of St. Lucia, who was 0.25 seconds off the pace in 22.08. "All I had to do was take the lead. Take the lead and then finish strong," said Thomas, 27, about the last-minute advice from coach Tanya Buford Bailey. "And I did." The Harvard graduate, who has a master's degree in public health, clutched her head with both hands after winning. "You prepare for this moment and train so hard for it, but when it comes, it's indescribable, and I couldn't believe it," Thomas said. "I never would have imagined in my wildest dreams that I would become an Olympic gold medalist. And I am, and I still haven't grasped it." American Brittany Brown won the bronze with a time of 22.20 seconds, 0.02 seconds ahead of Britain's Dina Asher-Smith, who edged out her teammate Daryl Naita by 100th of a second. Of the 3 sprints contested so far on the purple track at the Stade de France, Americans have won 2 golds. Thomas followed Noah Lyles in the men's 100 meters to the top of the podium. Thomas came in as the favorite, especially after reigning world champion Shericka Jackson of Jamaica withdrew due to an apparent injury. After earning her degree from Harvard in neurobiology and global health, Thomas enrolled at the University of Texas, where she obtained a master's in public health to study sleep patterns among different ethnic groups, while wisely deciding to double her training in track and field. The decision was to set a 6-year plan, with the long-term goal of competing tonight in Paris. Thomas didn't want the Paris Games to be her first Olympics, so she did what it took to get to Tokyo 3 years ago. That happened, and what she gained from that trip to Japan was a 3rd place in the 200 meters, a silver medal in the 4x100 relay, and perhaps most valuable of all, the experience. I feel like I've worked very hard and it's all been part of the plan. This has been a 6-year plan since we moved to Texas, Thomas said. We've worked hard every day to achieve this, so I've earned it. But it's still an amazing and indescribable feeling. She will have the chance to win another medal as part of the 4x100 relay team, which could be in the final on Saturday. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and hit the bell for more Viral Buzz news. See you in the next video.